Hello everybody, Richie Rich here. Today in this video, I'm gonna be doing some important information, like for some of you guys who are interested in cars. So what I've done is I've done some facts on European cars. So what I'll do is after I've done that, I will also explain to you guys what car I would want to get in like the near future for myself. Well, I don't know if it'll be available, but if it is, I might be able to buy it. If I have like a lot of money, work hard, like pay the bills and everything like that, I'll get like a lot of money, and also might be able to buy myself my first ever sports car after well, first I have to start off with something that is safe and is cheap to buy and insure, because I can't just start on a sports car. No, I have to work hard for that in order to get what I would want. So I would want to get a sports car, but for now I have to start on what cars are important, which are affordable. Now, so what I've done is what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna be reading to you guys all facts on European cars, what I have found out. So here we go. Facts on European cars. So, facts on European cars. Facts on European cars. The European Automobile Manufacturers Association, EAMA for short, is the main lobbying and standards group of the automobile industry in the European Union. In February 1991, the start of the early 90s, it became the successor of the CCMC Manufacturers Committee, which was founded in October 1972. The difference about European cars is fuel efficiency. Fuel costs on the whole are higher in Europe, leading to manufacturers prioritizing it during manufacturing. For American manufacturers, power and speed is a bigger priority for the market. As a result, European cars are built with a stronger focus on fuel efficiency. American cars simply are not as fuel efficient as European cars. European vehicles are built with European gas prices in mind, which are substantially higher than American gas costs. As a result, European cars let drivers get more out of each gallon. The world's first speeding ticket was issued in 1902. That was at the start of like the 1900s, and that was around, let's see, in 1885 the car was invented by Carl Benz. So from 1885 to 1902, that would be I'm gonna do it in my head, 17 years ago. That was crazy. But now it's 2022. From 1902 to 2022, that was 120 years ago. Alright, next one. 1 in 4, which is 25% of cars on the UK's roads, were actually made in China. A modern Formula 1 car can drive upside down in a tunnel at 120 miles an hour. I don't know that, but that was something I found out, which I think was interesting. I don't think it was technically. I don't know. You know, I'm not sure. Like, I've never seen any F1 cars like drive upside down. Like, that's impossible. There's no way you can do that ever. 60 million cars are produced every year. 1 billion cars are currently in use around the world. A safety study finds European cars do better in frontal and side crashes, while US cars withstand rollovers better. And a trade agreement between the US and the European hinges in part upon finding common ground regarding safety standards testing for vehicles. Alright, that's European cars down. Now we're gonna do the car plan. Now, the car that I want to get for myself, something fast, but I gotta work hard for that, is a Nissan Skyline R34 GTR Nismo. Now, I'm always into JDM cars, always have. I'm also into supercars, hypercars, but I'm not at that stage yet because, like I said, I gotta start from base. I gotta start with something which is affordable, which I'm starting from the basics actually. And if I work hard, I get paid a lot of money. And if I continue to do that step, I get paid a lot of money. And I can buy whatever supercar, hypercar I want. And I also want to put down, also got down some performance parts I want to add to the car. All of these are basically like from A.K.A. A.K.A is like a Japanese tuning company, which you can like tune like different parts for the vehicles. So yeah. So that's what I would want to do. Alright. So let's go over the A.K.A parts I want to put on. There are the air filters, the 2540 twin turbo kit. There's the 2530 twin turbo kit, but I want it to sound like the Too Fast Too Furious Skyline. So I'm gonna put down A.K.A air filters, A.K.A sorry, I can't say it. A.K.A 2540 twin turbo kit. Some turbo kits produce like 70 to 150 horsepower, which is a lot, which is pretty good. A.K.A SSQV blow-off valve, A.K.A 60mm GT2 wastegate, A.K.A or Nismo intercooler, depending on which one is better, and depends on which one gets like better cooling and gets better airflow into it. A A.K.A Type S oil cooler kit, A.K.A 264-degree camshafts, not the 282-degree camshafts, because camshafts are actually like a part of like getting a unique sound for your car. If you don't like the way your car sound, you can like change out the camshafts, and with camshafts it'll actually make a better difference in sound. So yeah, I want to also add down some A.K.A cam gears. Now some of it took a while for me to find those. Some of them I couldn't find, and others I could. Mainly the ones I found were like from Gritty and all that stuff. But I'm more into like the A.K.A parts. So yeah, I want to add down air filters, 2540 twin turbo kit, SSQV blow-off valve, 60mm GT2 wastegate, either A.K.A or Nismo intercooler, Type S oil cooler kit, 264-degree camshafts, cam gears, A.K.A water pump. They actually have that on. I searched that up on the internet. A.K.A timing belt, A.K.A silent high-powered titanium exhaust with an A.K.A titanium downpipe. And other parts from A.K.A I want to put on are the fan, alternator, and power steering belts. And I also want to add down an A.K.A fuel rail kit, and an A.K.A fuel pressure regulator kit. Now that will actually improve the fuel a lot better with like the standard fuel systems that they have for these cars. One sec. Sorry about that. I had to switch for a different page. Right. Now that's the engine parts done. Now I'm gonna be doing the exterior and the interior parts. So for the exterior, I want to put on my car a Nismo S-Tune Aero body kit, 19-inch for the wheels. I have quite a few options I want to choose. I want to add like 19-inch wheels. So the ones I got on, the ones I've written down for the wheels I want to put on are 19-inch Nismo LM GT4 rims. Now that one has two different sets of tires. One's for the road and one is for racing on the track. The Potenza wheels. Say 19-inch Nismo LM GT4 rims. Or if that's too expensive and I don't have the money for it, if I want to have cheaper wheels, I might want to also add on some 19-inch BBS RS GT rims. Or if they're like out of stock, or if they're like too expensive, I want to add on some 19-inch Raise Volk RE30 wheels, or Volk Racing T37s. And by the way, the RE30 wheels are exactly the same as on Brian's Skyline from the 4th Fast and Furious movie. I want to add on also some Toyo Proxy T1R tires. That's how they call it. But I just call it Toyo T1R tires. But they also got T1S tires, but I prefer T1Rs. Because I believe with the T1Rs, they would actually get like much more grip than the Toyo T1S tires. I don't know. Now, the suspension kit. I have quite a few options here. Either Nismo suspension kit or A.K.A suspension kit. And the brakes. Now this took me some thinking. I don't really know which ones I want to put on. I've got Rotara brake system or Brembo brake system. So if I were to choose one of those two, I would choose a Rotara brake system, because it looked pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty good. I've searched up the Rotara brake system, and they were pretty good. Say that, and also I want to also add on a blue neon underglow kit. But I'm not sure if I want to, because like if I were to like go over like a speed bump, I don't want to scrape the underglow kit, otherwise it's just not gonna work. Anyways, if I want to, I might not. I could just leave it as it is. Now the interior, that is what I really want to change for my Skyline. R34 Nismo GTR. I want to add on some Sparco Milano bucket seats with Sparco 4-point racing harnesses, Sparco steering wheel, Nismo pedals, the Nurspec version of those pedals. Yeah, Nismo Nurspec pedals. Either a Sparco or a Nismo 6-speed shifter, a fully functioning 175 horsepower nitrous kit, but I would only use that if I'm going on drag racing only. I'm not going to use it on the streets, because like I don't want to like go way too fast and I don't want to kill myself. So that's how it's going to be. So if whenever I'm going to use a nitrous kit, I'm going to use it only on the racetrack. Well, not racing, but drag racing, the drag strip. I'm going to do that. So be fully functional, because mainly some nitrous kits would not be functional because they're sometimes just for looks, especially in the Fast and Furious movies. Right. And the last one I want to add down is a Mac 10 M1 performance computer. Now what that is, it's basically like a computer system which shows like your top speed, the RPMs, and even your engine temperature as well. So that's what I want to add on. So yeah. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys very soon. So peace out.